Hi, my name is Eugene. Do you have folders full of invoices and receipts with no idea where anything is? In the next few minutes I will show you how Papermerge can help you fix that. Papermerge is a cloud service for managing your digital archives. And what I want to show you today is metadata, how you can use it to organize, search and filter your documents. Let's take a look. So once you complete your registration, you will end up in this view. So here you can upload documents. So let me upload a couple of documents. Now you can open the document in two ways. Either you can click on the title. In this case, document will open in the same panel. Or you can click on this small icon, and in this case, the document will open in secondary panel, sort of preview if you want. Now, if I open each document, at the bottom, you can see that document doesn't have any metadata. To add the metadata, you first need to add a category, because metadata are associated to category first. And as you see, we don't have any categories yet. And what you can do, you can add them manually one by one using this button here. Or you can run a wizard which will create categories, metadata, retention data in a couple of steps. So sort of automated. It will ask you a couple of questions like currency. So this is the currency which you use in the documents. In my case, it's euro. You don't need to worry about any of these answers because it's you can update them at any time later. And now it shows you the categories which you'll create, and each category what metadata fields will have. Okay, now we have categories created. We have also retention dates created, and Wizard also created all metadata types for us. In this bottom section, metadata, pick the category type, so in this case receipts and expenses, and then fill in the values. Actually, what you can do, you can also add this column, total amount. And now in this table, you see the total amount. So let me show you how it changes in real time, so to speak. So here we change the category, and if I'll add now total amount, see notice that on a table, it also updates the value. Okay, I've filled in all metadata, and here you can see the total amount values. And one really cool thing which you can do at this point is sort by total amount metadata. And if I click on this small little icon, it'll open the secondary panel. Let me now open the details panel of the document, and here at the bottom you can see the metadata. Let me make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, here the metadata, and if you see, if I click here, here's 29 and here's a 29 which correspond to the metadata, and here you can see Reve vendor. Okay, I don't see the column here, but let me actually open it. So if I go here to column selector, I can pick the vendor, and actually I can pick also the receipt date. So let me go to receipt date. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. And actually they're not really visible, so let me rearrange them here. So I'll remove first of all the ID, which we don't need, and then I will drag the total amount a little bit closer to the beginning so that we can see it. So besides sorting, I can also filter by metadata. And I would like to filter by total amount, this column. So let me make it a little bit bigger. And receipt date, this one. So to add a filter, I'll use this little button. And you can see here is a list of all metadata, which is a little bit inconvenient. So to make it easier to pick the metadata fields which are relevant to our category, I'll take advantage of the fact that metadata is per category. This means that if I'll pick a category filter first, so let me pick it category, let me pick receipts and expenses, this one. I will see in metadata drop down, I will see only the metadata fields relevant for this category. So let me pick now the total amount, and I will set the value, let's say bigger than 20. Okay, let me pick bigger than 20. And now you see the all values bigger than 20. And let me adjust it to 22. And you see it was automatically updated to 22. So let me pick the receipt date. Choose the values bigger than 1st of June. And you see, and now we have only values for 1st of June and more recent. Or let me actually make it older than 1st of June. And now you can see the values which are before 1st of June. So you probably already noticed that this document here is green, and this one is gray. So why that? The color here is a visual indicator of document state. So the gray color here means the document is in state draft. And the green means that the document is in state archived. The difference is that an archived document cannot be changed and a draft document can be changed. And actually, let me add one more column here, the column which indicates the state. And so you see this is the archived, the green means archived. And this one is draft. So I will remove one of the filters, this one, I don't need it, so that we'll see more documents. And let me archive this one. So you see this one is draft. So I want to change the document to archive state. But before that, before I'll change to archive, I will adjust a little bit the title. Let me remove this 5 thing. And to change the document from draft to archived, you need to press this button here, archive. Notice the color change there. So do I want to archive? Yes, I want to archive it. Okay, and notice it changed to green and state is archive right now. But next to the state, under the state, you will see this expired at. This value is calculated based on retention date specific to this category of documents. Setup wizard that I used before created for me metadata fields, retention period, and categories. And the most important part, it linked everything together. The central thing, so to speak, that links all this together is category. And here in receipts and expenses category, you can see that it already has linked, so to speak, the metadata fields and a retention period of 10 years. What I've shown you in this video is really just a small slice of everything Papermerge has to offer. I focused mostly on metadata and I didn't touch things like document versioning, tags, audit logs and quite a few other things. I'll be covering each of those topics in details in upcoming videos. I hope you found this useful. See you in the next video.